Our topic is Earthworm Respiratory System in organ and organ system in animals. So we have discussed about the digestive system of earthworm. Now we are going to discuss about the respiratory system of earthworm. So earthworm is a worm. It doesn't have any special respiratory organs like lungs or gills. So the respiration takes place through the body wall of the earthworm. So the outer surface of the skin has blood capillaries, and through that the diffusion of gases also take place. Diffusion means the in and out of the gases takes place. So the oxygen diffuses into the earthworm through skin. So when the oxygen enter inside the body of the earthworm, the carbon dioxide expelled, that is, it diffuses outside the body. So the skin is always moist, that we have discussed in the thing also, in the morphology also. The skin is smooth, that is soft and moist. No. So the skin is moist due to mucus and coelomic fluid. So this also helpful in the exchange of gases. And next we move on to the circulatory system. So Lampito Marshall, the circulatory system here, it is closed type. Closed type means it has proper blood vessels and lateral hearts is also present. And two medium long vessels, that is longitudinal vessels, that is you can see here the one vessel, that is dorsal vessel, and the lower side you have the ventral vessel. Okay, this is the ventral vessel. Ventral vessels, they are running longitudinally. So one on the upper side and one on the lower side in between the alimentary canal. So the two vessels, that is dorsal and ventral. Dorsal is upper and ventral is lower. It is running above, that is the dorsal one is above the alimentary canal and ventral one is below the alimentary canal. It running in the earthworm. Okay. So it running along with the alimentary canal. So, and there are pair of valves. So in the dorsal side you have pair of valves. In dorsal vessel it has paired valves. You have two valves. So what is the function of valves? It prevents the backward flow of blood. But these two valves are not seen in the ventral vessel. So ventral vessel and is non-contractile also. It won't contractile also. And it allows the backward flow of blood also. So dorsal vessel has two valves, that is pair of valves. This valve helps in the backward flow of that is blood is prevented in dorsal vessel. But there is no valves in the ventral vessel and the backward flow of blood is not prevented. It allows it. Okay. So in the anterior part, that is the front side of the body, the dorsal vessel is connected with the ventral vessel by 8 pairs of commercial vessels or lateral hearts lying in the 6th to 13th segments. So from the here, that is you can see the lateral hearts, no? The 6th to 13th segments, the dorsal, that is the dorsal vessel and the ventral, that is and the ventral vessel are connected with the commercial, that is commercial valves, which is called as lateral hearts. These vessels run either side of the alimentary canal and pumps the blood from dorsal vessel to ventral vessel. So what is the function of these vessel means? Pumping the blood from dorsal vessel to lateral vessel. Okay. So the dorsal vessel receives the blood from various parts, that is various organs of the body. But ventral vessel supplies the blood to various organs of the body. Okay. So the blood glands are also present in the anterior segments of the earthworm, that is in the front side, in the upper side you can see the blood glands also. and this blood glands produce blood cells and hemoglobin which dissolved in plasma, and it gives the red color to the blood. So the blood cells and hemoglobin are dissolved in the plasma, and due to this the blood color is red in color. Okay. So you can see this red color, that is due to the hemoglobin and the blood cells which is dissolved in the plasma and gives the colors red color. Next we move on to the nervous system. The bilobed mass of nervous system is called suprapharyngeal ganglion, lies on the dorsal wall of the pharynx. In the third segment it is referred as brain. So this is the brain portion, and it is called as suprapharyngeal because it is seen above the pharynx. Ganglion, suprapharyngeal ganglion, which is seen above means the dorsal upper surface of the pharynx. So it is called as suprapharyngeal ganglion, which is called as brain. So the ganglion found below the pharynx, if the ganglion is found below the pharynx, then it is called subpharyngeal ganglion. So the upper, that is this brain is seen in the third segment, and the suprapharyngeal ganglion or the brain is seen in the third segment, and subpharyngeal ganglion is seen in the fourth segment. So the brain and the subpharyngeal ganglion are connected by a pair of circumpharyngeal connectives. So these are connected by a subpharyngeal connectives. That is, the brain and the subpharyngeal ganglion was connected by a subpharyngeal connectives. So they run one on each side of the pharynx. So these are running along, that is one side on each side of the pharynx. Okay. Thus a nerve ring is formed around the anterior region of the alimentary canal. So you can see, because both are coming this side and this side, so because of that it forms a nerve ring like structure, where you can see this nerve ring on the alimentary canal. Okay. So the double ventral nerve cord runs backwards from the subpharyngeal ganglion. So from the subpharyngeal, that is the back side of the pharynx, you have the subpharyngeal ganglion. From this a nerve cord is running. That too in double means double ventral nerve cord is running. The brain along with other nerves in the ring integrates the sensory inputs. So the brain with other nerves acting as in sensory inputs and commanding the muscular responses of the body. So the same function. So it receives the sensory inputs and gives the outputs, and commanding the muscles to do the function. That is, you see the hydroskeleton function, no? So that work, commanding power, that function was given by the brain. Photoreceptor is the light. So that is seen on the dorsal surface of the body. Gustatory, the taste. And olfactory receptor, smell. They are all found in the buccal cavity. Tactile receptor, the touch. Chemoreceptor, chemical changes. Thermoreceptor, temperature. They are seen in the prostomium and the body wall. So these are present in the prostomium as well as in the body wall also. So hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. If you want to watch the video in Tamil, I had given the link in the description box. You can go and watch it. Give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.